All right, folks, we are live for the first ever simulator glow golf experience. Using GS Pro Square Golf Launch Monitor. Should take today off. Black Cloud. I took yesterday off. Good day. What's up, Toast? What do you guys think? I've had this idea written down for a little bit, doing the first ever glow golf, glow in the dark golf ball simulator experience here. We're gonna play, if I can hit some, warm up a little bit. We're gonna play 18 holes at that Starlight Pines pitch and putt, that course that's in the dark under the lights. I have my, it's not even my old. I got this in a hand-me-down set, the 2012 TaylorMade RBZ 7-iron. This was the same club that I was using outdoors the other day when I was hitting balls in the snow. This is a regular flex 7-iron. But before this, I did a video just testing this out. I didn't even know if this was going to work, but I did a video right before this, and I put on a reflective club sticker so I can get, obviously I'm not using TP5, so I can get the side spin. So it's estimating, it's getting all the club data, and it's estimating the side spin. Ooh, that was the first no read. Maybe it wasn't locked in. I chunked that. Hello, gents. Snowfall in here. 3 to 5 inches probable. 30 days until Myrtle trip. It sounds nice. Yeah, there's probably a foot of snow on the ground. Honestly, I was so beat yesterday after shoveling. You guys saw when I played PJG's course, Twin Lakes, the other day. I played that, and I was playing like old man golf, hitting it like 200 yards of my driver. And even now, that was 2 days ago. That was Sunday when I did all that shoveling. Even still, my forearms are still super, super like tight and sore from all that lifting with the snow. But I'm just going to be using this 7-iron. I'll probably use my wedges to chip with, and then obviously I'll putt. I'm honestly not even going to use these balls. Are obviously not ideal. They're pretty firm. They kind of feel like rocks. So I'm going to use my dad's old putter just in case. But we're going to play, it's kind of, I guess, a dual. One club challenge, par 3. We're going to play 18 holes once a couple more people get in here. 18 holes at a par 3 course, Starlight Pines pitch and putt with the first ever glow golf. The fact, though, honestly, I didn't even know what to expect. The fact that the square can even read these is pretty impressive, I must say. And these balls, so these are really cool. I'll show you guys. These balls are the ones where you use like your phone or whatever to you can change the colors, turn them on or off. So you just go over the kind of on-off dot with it, and there's like 7 different colors. You guys can let me know. I don't know if it's kind of tough to tell if the blue, if there's a certain one that stands out better like a color. I think the red stands out pretty good. Maybe we'll go like red and like purple-ish. I just want it to kind of be visually appealing. And And go figure, actually, part of yesterday, I spent some time and I got up some new lights. So, first time using them, and I have all the lights turned off. But I was debating using my regular clubs. That Starlight Pines pitch and putt's usually like 100 yards and in on all the holes anyways, but I figured don't want to take any chances with my actual clubs. I'd be mad if something happened to those. And I was debating, I have my old set of Sim 2s, which are now my dad's. I still have those, but I would have had to put on the club stickers on multiple clubs, and I like keeping those with no stickers on them just for the testing. So we're going with the 7-iron only. -30 night all month, -30 Celsius. Looks like that's fun. It's I refilled. I changed this out today. I got a new propane tank. I switched the heater over earlier before I came out, but it's cold here too. There's like a foot of snow on the ground, and right now in the garage, go figure, it's kind of dark in here. It's 29 degrees. 29 or 28? 29. 29.1 degrees Fahrenheit. But I figured following up with my my first ever sim versus real life golf. Can't say I've ever seen anyone play in a simulator with glow in the dark golf balls before. So you guys saw it here first. Should we get going? I just got to get the feel of about a 100-yard shot with this club, I think. That seems like, if I remember correctly, that's what most of the holes were. I mean, so I did. You guys will see the video tomorrow. I shot a video of just testing it out. Obviously, before doing this, I couldn't just do a live stream and just hope that it worked. So I tested it out and figured I'd get a video out of it. My initial prediction was that the red balls, even the pink, wouldn't work. But I went through all the colors. I had one ball turn off. But I went through all the colors, and seemingly, even this red one that you can see, the square still works with it, which is kind of crazy. So, you guys have any preference on the colors? Does any of them stand out more than the other? Also, how does it sound? How do I sound? Is the mic working, and how's everything look? I know I'm dark, but it's kind of the point of it. All right, mic sounds like it's good. Do any of these colors stand out more than the other? I think the red's good. Maybe we'll go back to blue on this one. This looks cool as the ball hits the screen. Use a purple ball. I don't know if there's, I think this may be, unless it changed. I think possibly. Did it change? We'll go blue. I was wondering, I had one ball turn off when I was doing that video before. One of them turned off. I wonder if when like the square kind of flashes quick once it registers a shot, I wonder if that was possibly with the way that you turn these on and off, if that was facing it, if that would turn them on or off, or possibly as it's going to the projector and it hits the light in the projector here as it's spinning, maybe that will turn off. But figured try something different. Little kind of try my best to figure out new innovative stuff to try out. Hopefully it looks cool. All right, let's load up. Unless anyone has a better suggestion, I thought it would be fitting to do that Starlight Pines pitch and putt where you're playing in the dark under the lights. I figured that's probably the most fitting glow golf. I will say, with all the lights on in here, obviously you guys can't really see me, so it's not ideal for live streams and videos, but I will say the projector looks pretty good with all the lights off. All right, where is this course? There it is. Starlight Pines pitch and putt. Play. Match settings. We'll go 5-foot gimme circle. Yellow. How many tees are here? I guess we'll play the furthest back, considering we're only using a 7-iron. So 2,664. Yeah, we'll go with that. There's some longer holes. Obviously, using basically a 1 club challenge. I might as well chip with it too. I'll putt with the putter, but might as well go furthest back. Actually, we'll go up one. I don't want to hammer the ball, so to speak, and like break these if I don't have to. So we'll go the par 3. That's a little bit better. 149, 137, 178. We'll go par 3, 2,329 yards. Thursday pins, 5 foot. Course recommended settings. Normal. We'll go course at 390 as opposed to my 305. Get all the help we can get. And I am going to turn on, just so I don't have to walk back and forth and aim, the auto aim. All right, here we go. First ever glow golf. Play on the moon. That Sanctuary Moon one, but that's like Star Wars, I think. I don't think there's anything like that on here, unless I'm not aware of it. I was saying in the video that you guys will see tomorrow if I edit it, I was saying I can't imagine anyone out there ever had the thought of, I wonder if the square will work with glow-in-the-dark golf balls. But it does work. And even the red ones, which is kind of surprising. So, 1 club challenge, 7-iron. Do you guys want me to do a full 1 club? Do you want me to chip and putt with the 7-iron too? Or does that not matter as much? Again, it's more so glow golf than it is one club challenge. But I just don't want to damage my actual clubs with these balls. So, it's kind of a dual stream, so to speak, here. And I will show you. So usually I have a box light over to the right, kind of facing away from the screen to light things a little bit better. But yesterday I bought this. I've had this for like a week. I just haven't had the time to come out here. I put it up here. So now this has a remote on and off. And that's at 100%. I felt like 50% probably was a little bit better. So going forward, I think I'll leave this on overhead and I'll have my same light over there. So it shows me a little bit better. I can leave this on if you guys think you can see me better, but I feel like part of the experience here is having the full glow golf. The ball would never land, no atmosphere. Yeah, I wonder what the course recommended settings would be for that, for altitude. No gravity, maybe gravity settings instead of elevation. All right. Like I said, I felt like this is a fitting course. We're in the dark here. 18 holes. This is called Starlight Pines Pitch and Putt. I think it was T-Love. It was just on the load screen, but I didn't see it. Course designer, yeah, T-Love. He did a great job with this. This is a really cool par 3 course. But nighttime, under the lights. I've been telling Seadrum if he could do a glow golf course. Maybe he'll see this. Maybe give him some inspiration. But first hole, par 3, 144. Down 8. We'll do the flyover for this one. I probably won't do them on all of them because they're short holes, but you can see what we're working with. So he did a really good job. I would assuming this is probably more challenging than you would think to be able to make it look like everything is in the dark and then be able to light up the tee box and the greens correctly without like having crazy lighting. But really, really good job. 144 down 8. So all these are just going to be with my 7-iron. Not even my 7-iron, but a regular flex 13-year-old 7-iron. So who knows? These distances aren't going to be great, but let's see if we can figure out what a 136-yard 7-iron should feel like. All right, that was 100. Go. Might as well. We'll hit everything with this, and I'll just putt with my putter or the other putter. So we've got 26 yards. Go. Go, 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 go. That's not too bad right there. I'll take that. All right. 6 feet, playing 7 feet for par with a 7. Oh, actually, what I say? I'll putt with this. Ooh, that's a good call, Bill. Maybe we'll do that after Course of the Dead. That's like a Halloween themed course. That's cool. I don't know if I could play that. I guess I could turn it into a par 3. Play that with only a 7 iron. All right, let's see if we can roll this. And let's see. I've never hit a putt with these glow balls in the square. Let's see if it even reads it. It read it, and we saved par. Even through 1. We're off. Second hole, par 3, 137. Again, on your end, does the I can change them to both the same color, or I can do a different color. Does like the blue stand out just as far as like the stream kind of eye popping? Does the blue stand out better than the red, or the red better than the blue, or is it about the same? All right, we got to get this over the water. 137 down 4, so 137 playing 133. .98 again. Well, I got my 100-yard shot down with this 7 iron. Nice little baby draw there. All right, we've got 27 yards. Just going to do a little 7 iron bump and run here. Came out left. Go. Now sit. Any comments, questions, concerns, put them in the chat. I read out all the comments unless you say something crazy. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button on the video, double tap the screen. Helps get this out to a couple more people. All right, 11 feet down 2, 11 playing 9. All right, we made another putt. I did tweak this the other day when I was out here. I remember I said when I was shoveling, I kicked it, and I did tweak it just a little bit. So I think I have it a little bit more close to where it was before. That one felt like it was straighter. The other day when I was hitting putts, everything was like 1.5 degrees to the right. So that was 0.2 to the right. Maybe could go a little bit more. Not that I hit a dead straight putt every single time by any means, but I just slid the board with the shank tank on it just a little bit. All right, even through 2, third hole, par 3, 119. That 100-yard shot wouldn't be too bad here. Sit. Oh, it landed soft in the rough. Hey, we'll take that. All right, 24 feet, playing 27. I pushed that, but no read from the square. I pushed that as well, 1.4 to the right. Decent speed, though. Hey, what's up, Keith? Squeeze in some golf before the snowing up your way. I mean, there's like a foot of snow on the ground, but nothing additionally. I haven't really looked at the extended forecast, so I don't know if there's more coming. Probably is, but no, we didn't get anything. Last time it snowed a little bit on Sunday night. I was gonna go to my friend's house for the Super Bowl, but decided not to because it didn't snow as much as they were saying it was going to, but I didn't feel like driving in the snow if I didn't have to. So it snowed pretty much all night, Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then I shoveled, and then I did PJG's course Sunday afternoon, and then it snowed a little bit more Sunday night, and that was about it. All right, we got to step on this one a little bit. We're even through 3. Fourth hole, par 3, 173, playing 180. So I had to hit this a little bit harder. I figured Keith here in the chat, go back and check it out if you haven't seen it. First ever real golf versus sim golf. We played the same exact course, same exact hole, alternating shots back and forth. First time ever doing it in the history of YouTube. Keith was the first ever participant here. So I figured, I've been kind of thinking outside the box for some stuff lately. Figured, haven't seen anyone do glow golf before. I kind of followed that up with this. All right, 180. Actually, got to hit this pretty full. Oh, I chunked it. Go. 132. That's not going to get it done. This does feel quite a bit more whippy, considering this is a regular flex 7-iron versus all my clubs are extra stiff. 39 out of the rough. Sit down. Sit. All right, we got a long putt for par. (26 feet, 11 inches, playing 21). Go in! What a bomb. I don't know, possibly the glow-in-the-dark balls messing with the square just a little bit, but square had that as a 0.0 HLA putt. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but that was a dead straight putt. That was a pretty long one for par. Even through 4, fifth hole par 3, 144 playing 149. You guys like the lights off, or do you want me to turn this overhead light back on so you can see me? Probably not the the easiest to see me swinging in the world, but all right, 150. $123. Go. Oh, my light or my ball went out. I think probably too, because it's so cold. You would figure these balls with electronics in them, they probably don't love the. All right, we're back on. Probably doesn't love the cold, but it's not like these were super expensive. So, you like the light? Does it take away from the glow golf that I was trying to do? So that's 50%. How's that? All right, 19 yards. Sit. Go figure. Can't get a lot of spin on a 7-iron. That was 237 RPMs of backspin. Now we got to chip it again. (20 yards). That's probably going to sit. Stop. All right, we can make this putt. That's actually not a terrible effort. If the snow melts again, Keith, we'll do that. Do another one on a live stream whenever you want. Just let me know. That's better. Looks good. So, peeps, what's up, Biz Shorty? Doing the first ever simulated glow golf here. 7 feet, 8 inches, playing 8 feet, 8 inches. I pulled that a little bit, but we got it to drop for a bogey. 1 over through 5. What's up, Golfy? Golfy, if you're wondering, the square The square does in fact work with glow-in-the-dark golf balls. Even the red. It even works with the red. All right, 60 yards. Again, anyone popping in, I'm only using a 7-iron. So I'm using a 7-iron and a putter. So I'm hitting all these shots. It's tough getting the distance there on it and then having it stop, obviously hitting a 7-iron. Maybe if I open it up a little bit, I've been kind of playing draws into here, but 19 yards. And we're off the back of the green. Highlight on your back looks good. Ball's glowing great. And the light streak, when you hit, matches up with the tracer on the sim. Looks really good. Really? So Bill was saying that before. I mean, I haven't looked at it. And I have the full chat up, so I'm not even seeing it. But that's cool that it looks cool. If you can kind of see it flying in the air and it matches up. It's kind of cool. All right, 5 yards. I got to hit this barely enough for the square to even read it. Kind of like that. Oh, we hit the pin. Bogey. Two over. All right, 141 down 4. I don't know if that wasn't locked in. I'm surprised that doesn't happen literally like 1 out of every 2 shots with these balls. Hit that off the toe. Uh-oh. Possible misread there. That was off the toe, and that went way right. But kind of is what it is. I think, go figure, I think the red one might even work better than the blue, oddly enough. Biz Shorty, though, as far as the light, so like I said, I came out yesterday. I took yesterday off as far as YouTube goes, and I put this up. So I think going forward, this thing on about 50% should be good, and I'll have still a light kind of over here, like across from me, like this way, kind of hitting me in the chest here. So as far as, it's just tough. The average simulator user, you wouldn't have to do any of this because you just want the projector to look good, and you don't care about what you look like. But for me doing videos and live streams and whatnot, I need to be able to, it's kind of tricky figuring out the lighting to where you guys can see me good enough for the videos, but it's not so much light to where I can't see the projector and the projector looks terrible. But it's kind of a tough balancing act between the two. The blue ball doesn't look as cool either, or as the other. All right, I can do them both to red. I was asking people before, just in terms of like visually on your end, if one color looks better than the other. So these balls are really cool. I can cycle through. So that's green, red, that's off, blue, green. What do you think, green? Little Christmas color, red and green, or do you want them both red? 31 yards. Red looks brighter. The red makes it really part of the sim. All right, I can change them to both. I can change them to red. No good. I'll hit the green one. No good on the green. 31 yards. Go. Now sit. All right. 6 yards. But the green works because it looks so bright. Green's okay. Really looks like part of the game. All right, we'll go. We're going both red. I appreciate the feedback. We're going 2 red balls. I was saying in the video, I bought these. I did a glow golf tournament on course, like beginning of November, or somewhere around there. But I like keeping a couple of these in my bag, just in case I get caught out on course when it's twilight, and I want to play a couple more holes. I like having like 2 to 4 of these in my bag at all times. Oh, it went out. What's going on here? I wonder if the projector or this overhead light might be turning them on or off. I like having these in my bag though, just ready to go. All right, let's try this. We'll see if this one stays on. All right, what do we got? 10 feet, 11 inches playing 11 feet, 11 inches. Get in the hole. Get in the hole for a bogey, but it's a great effect. Red does look seamless. So I'm gonna have to watch this back. Bill was saying that too, that the red looks really cool. I guess you can see the streak when I hit it of the red with the low light with the camera, and then I guess I would assume, like you're saying, it goes seamlessly into the shot tracer. Should be pretty cool. I haven't seen what it looks like, but watch it back after. Oh, this one keeps going out. All right, we've got 131 up 9. 131 playing 140. That one went out too. I wonder if it's the light now, either the light or the projector, because these things are light activated. I wonder as I'm hitting them, as it's spinning, if they're getting turned off, or it's because of the. I mean, obviously they're golf balls. You're supposed to be able to hit them. All right, I'm just gonna leave my phone with the flashlight on in my pocket because it seems like these are gonna keep going on and off. $25. Go. I mean, I had the idea for this. Seems like it's working out better than I even anticipated, which is cool. All he needs is a low light that he can put in front of him, point towards him, and the look is complete. We got to think of the cinematography. Yeah, I mean, I'm not great. This is great. Some neon light graphics. Bam. Yeah, so I've been telling C-Drum if he could work on, I thought it would be a really cool idea to have like a glow golf course within GS Pro here. But he was saying that the ball within the game, that regular white ball, you can't change that. So it's not really glow golf if you can't make the ball glow in the game. But as far as lighting for like regular videos, I figured the overhead, I kind of have them shooting a little bit more towards the camera, away from the screen. It's possible I could put something, obviously low right is not great because I would hit it. It's possible I could put some kind of light over here shooting at me this way. But again, it's a kind of a balancing act between being bright enough for you guys to see me and what's going on with these balls? Bright enough for you guys to see me, but not too bright where I can't see the screen. All right, 9 yards. It was working. Now these balls are fighting me. Stay on more than like 30 seconds. All right, 13 feet. Go in. I think the cold temperature is messing with these. Maybe I'll leave one in my pocket and keep switching it. Maybe warm it up a little bit. Put it in front of the heater for a second. Still. You want a pin light? So I do have a pin light. This is what I usually have on. I do have a pin light, which I have it shining onto the ball where I hit from. If I can get it to turn on. So usually I have this on for all my other videos. Like I do have this, but I figured for something like this, you want all the lights off. So I do have a pin light there. I guess maybe you're saying for another one shooting at my body. Speaking of the cold, these remotes don't work quite as good when it's 20 degrees in here. Well, it's starting to look like maybe this pin light's staying on and maybe these golf balls are staying off. Come on. Brief intermission here. He has pin light. Now finish it all off. Looks great. Oh, I needed some sexy music to go with it. This is the best stream I've seen in ages. Thanks, Coffee. Something different. Too bright? We're shooting a movie here. You guys are all my producers. Now I can't get this stupid thing to go off. There it is. I mean, if you have any other funny ideas like this, I can definitely, I may have to start turning these on for every single shot. If you guys have any other funny ideas like this, we can definitely build on this. All right, 105, down 8. Get up there. Get on the green. $18. That's too much. Sit. Don't go off the green. Even the cold is messing with the light in the remote. I know, it's so cold in here. Subtle accent light. Just want to light up the front of you a little so you can show the club path. That's all you need. It's business fault. I'll take the blame. This is so cool. Real life transfers over the sim. I mean, I can order some more balls. We can do this again. All right, 47 playing 53. Not bad for speed. I pushed it, but like I've been saying, I try to do stuff. I try not to just follow the crowd. And there's only really so much you can do with golf in general and like a simulator that I have here. But I try to think outside the box and try out some different stuff. I mean, some stuff works, some stuff's interesting, some stuff isn't. But at least I'm trying. 144, down 8. This could be my thing, like what I'm known for, simulator glow golf. I mean, well, first step would be if I can get these stupid balls to even stay on in the first place. But yeah, again, you guys can be my eyes and ears out there. You see any other low life YouTubers start doing some real versus sim challenges, especially live, or if they next week you see what the heck, you see Glow Golf for the first time. You guys know where you saw it first. But I can make this a recurring thing. Maybe I gotta buy some different balls or wait until it warms up a little bit. But all right, 144 down. Wow, these things do not want to stay on. Go. Honestly, I think it's the cold. I'm gonna leave one in my pocket. I do have one more right inside that I could grab. It's weird that like they come right back on, but then they keep shutting right off. That's gonna sit. It's like the ball chair from GS Pro starts when you hit the ball on the screen. Looks a biz. Awesome looking. Get a ton of golf balls and rotate them, no big. So the problem is these things, they only have a certain lifespan of the battery life. So it comes with 6 of them. I didn't want to have all 6 on at one time just to wear out the batteries quicker than I need to. Hence why I only brought a couple out. But if we make this a thing, I'll just order like a couple cases of them. And I guess we'll just live with the low battery life. But you can clearly see the difference. It's not the same without the glow. It's cool. I'm not just hyping you up, real rap. Well, again, I didn't know. I still haven't seen what it looks like. Maybe if I hit this, YouTube's on a little bit of a delay. I'll watch this next shot. But again, I just thought something different to try. I didn't really have any expectations. I guess maybe on the next one. The putt's probably not as cool. But hey, it's a win-win when it's something that I try out and you guys happen to like too. All right, 63 feet. Get going inside the circle. In the hole for another bogey. All right, let me see what this looks like on the stream. I have usually I have the full chat pulled up over here so I can read what you guys are saying. But I'll hit this shot and see what it looks like. There's like maybe a 20-second delay from when I hit it to when it shows up on YouTube. See what you guys are seeing over there. 137 down 4. Pulled that left, but that'll work. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, that is kind of cool. I see what you guys are talking about. As soon as it hits the screen, the tracer takes over. So you see the glow in the dark ball up until the screen, and then it takes over. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button on the video. Free to do. Takes you about a half a second of your time. Get this stream out to a couple more people if we can. You hit the share button too if you want to send it to anyone. Biz is loving this. Biz is loving it. Next free weekend I have. If you're interested in doing the Sim versus Reels, the Gauntlet. Yeah, I'm down. Let me know. Like I said, it's a lot easier for me to just come out here and fire it up than it is for you to schedule tee times and figure out the weather and all that stuff. A little too much. Does seem though. We'll see if this goes out quick. It does seem to help if I leave one in my pocket for about a minute or two and then swap it out. Fire away. This is cool as crap. Gauntlet was my top 10. Awesome when it was released. 2 years old now. It's great. Even if it isn't glow in the dark thing, high electronic, ultimate sim thing. Like done. Video shared about 10 minutes ago. Appreciate it, Golfy. Thank you. Almost like a big video game. Biz easily entertained. I think I get what you're saying, Biz. But the problem is I can't play any music unless it's copyright free. I can't play any like music in the background, unfortunately. YouTube doesn't like that. I could maybe find some electronic music that's like copyright free. Oh, I didn't hit that. Go. It's a sweet deal though. The VSGA app. What's that? They had golf since I was growing up. I would have went pro, or at least chosen golf as profession. Plenty of royalty free stuff you can put on. You want me to do that now? We're on 12. Yeah, we'll do it next time. It'll take me a minute to do it and then have it repeat. Do you want to hear the music or no? I'm gonna be your sponsor. Sports Talk Radio. No, I don't think so, Black Cloud. Because like even if you think of like a country station or whatever, they're not playing. They're paying to be able to play that stuff. I mean, I used to put music in all my videos, but it didn't seem like it added much, so I stopped doing it. All right, 119. That one went off as soon as I hit it. Why do these balls have to fight with me? Just stay on. It's the whole point of them. 14 yards. That may need to sit. Simmer down. Just got to get rich real quick. Do it next time. When you have the graphics and stuff. What are you talking about, the graphics? Virginia State Golf Association is $100 for the year. Get a ton of discounts in VA. That's pretty sweet. I don't think we have any of that I know of, but maybe. Too old professionally. You could do the senior tour, Black Cloud. Little kids, constant 24/7 attention. Golf needs 24/7 attention to become pro. Only 4 years into golf. Seems like the sim is activated by the ball. Champions Tour starts at 55. Yeah, I think it's a mix between the launch monitor when it blinks to register the shot, the projector. Oh, we're back. That and the overhead light, possibly. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Hit that way too hard. All right, 6 feet playing 7. I hit that kind of hard too, but no read on the square. And we come up short. What was that, double? Yikes. Keith, less than 5 years to get ready. I always joke and say that's my goal, to get good enough by the time I'm 55 to do the senior tour. All right. 173 playing 180. I got to hit this pretty full. Oh, I shanked it. These balls feel so terrible compared to TP5s. 72, up 7, out of the rough. Get up there. That's got to sit. Oh, that came out so weird out of that. Well, here goes the scorecard, folks. Maybe if I make this a thing, I'll commandeer. Wow, look at this house back there with the fire going. People out there standing by the fire watching. You guys see that over there? That's pretty cool. Maybe if I turn this into a thing, I'll put club stickers on all my old Sim 2 clubs that are now my dad's and take those back just for rounds like this. Still, though, I want to be able to hit. I don't have like a really, really old crappy driver, so I want to be able to do anything like that because the thinner faced drivers in woods with these balls, the way that they are, kind of rock hard, you can crack the face really easy. But I think the irons will probably be fine. Come on. I hit that too hard. All right. 144 playing 149. You misspelled chance. Busy never seen me hit balls. Video on Discord. Keith played, that was common gold. Keith did good. I saw you hit balls on your sim. That was McGolf and Living Comedy there. Well done. Sim is easy to hit off of. Real turf is a challenge. I've been trying to get Black Cloud over there. I've been trying to peer pressure him into getting GS Pro, which is the program I have here, so we can play against each other head to head. Bogeyman Bill in here, we're going to make that happen now that my knee's getting a little bit better. We're going to do a par 3 scramble. But open invitation, anyone that wants to play online with me here if you have GS Pro, or if you want to do what me and Keith did, the real versus sim. I will say, though, Keith made it look easy in terms of filming. He did a really, really good job. It's not that easy to be able to do all that stuff at the same time while you're playing. All right, 5 feet playing 4 feet. These things seem to be turning off now as soon as I hit them. Yeah, I mean, people were saying the same thing. We did like that recap after too, Keith, but it's tough. Like I said, one, the fact that you're just playing and other people can see you hitting good shots or bad shots or anything in between. That's a different thing when people are seeing you live. Two, focusing on golf while you're trying to manage the camera, carrying that thing around, making sure that you're in frame. You're keeping up a conversation with me going back and forth, and you're also trying to make it like commentating and be interesting and entertaining at the same time. There's like 5 different things going on as opposed to just like playing regular golf. But if anyone thinks that they can do as good as Keith, by all means, like I said, open invitation. I want to make that a recurring thing, and apparently you guys like this, so we'll make this a recurring thing too. 60 yards. It's got to be the cold, because I've used these on course, and the whole point of them is as soon as you hit them, they stay on until you turn them off. I don't know why they're turning off as soon as I hit them. All right, birdie, we'll take that. Brings us to 10 over through 15. 16th hole, 141, playing 137. I will say though, if I do this again, yeah, the ball keeps going off. Keith did great. I was watching. I was thrilled I didn't have a total meltdown. I mean, you played well. You didn't lose a ball, right? I didn't lose a ball in the sim either, but I put 2 into the water. Darn ball keeps going off when you hit it, messing up the effect. I know. Sorry. Proof of concept has been established. That is true. First ever. I was gonna do that again in the title, like first ever, but I feel like that might get kind of old. All right, that one stayed on. Get going. All right, we got a putt for birdie. I will say though, if I'm going to turn this into a more regular thing where I do this like 1, 2, 3 times a week with the glow balls, I am going to need some super chats because these balls, they're like $30 for 6 of them, I think, or like $25. And if I'm out here in the cold going through like a case of them every single time I use it, I can't financially. I make like 15 cents from ad revenue from these live streams. So 15 cents if I'm spending $25 on balls every single time I do this. It's not the most efficient use of money. All right, 51 playing 58. I gotta hit this pretty hard. And that's not hard enough. Go. Try turning the overhead back off. The lights were fine before. Could be the cold. We're trying the light off. All right, we'll try it, Bill. I was thinking that too, but Biz seemed to like the extra light a little bit more. We'll try it. I mean, they're not like breaking to the fact where they can't turn on again. So I don't know exactly what it is, but oh, we lipped out. In hindsight, it was one of the best times I played golf in a while. That's good to hear. I like hearing that, Keith. Oh, ball's back off again. Well, let's do it again then. Whenever you want to go out there again, just let me know. Helps too that you did a really good job doing it. So people liked hearing the banter back and forth, and they said you did a good job. So it's a win-win. All right, 140. 2 holes left here. You guys want to see another course after this? Oh, it went off. Oh man, that was almost one of those tiger moments. That thing it turned off right before I hit that. I need like a toaster oven out here and leave these balls in the toaster oven to keep them warm and switch them out. Apparently keeping them in my pocket isn't doing enough. Go. Oh, that's brutal. $12 yards. Man, that long grass really grabs it coming out of there. Try to keep doing different courses. What's up, Golf Wrenching? Golf Wrenching, aka Monkey Wrenching, said he may be interested too. Yeah, it appears it's the cold, not the light. You want the light back on or leave it off? It's either that, Bill, or like I said, with the square, as soon as it registers, it kind of flashes those lights. It's most likely the cold. I'm like 75% sure it's the cold, but it could be the square turning them on or off, and it could be the projector too. But it doesn't even. It seems like some of these, as soon as I hit them, they go off. So I think it's the cold. I don't think it even has a chance for it to turn off because of the projector or the square. 10 feet. Bogey. I'm just happy if I make any of these. You found one to play called Fairways of Canton and Canton GA. Yeah, I mean, if it's on that website I sent, I can play it. What course are we playing next? Bill said that Halloween course of the Dead or whatever. 105 down 8. 105 playing 97. Chunked it and the ball turned off. This is what I'm talking about though. So this happened when I was doing the video right before this to test it. I had one that just completely did not turn on again. I think these balls are like $5 a piece. I think I'm gonna start burning through balls pretty quick. Unless maybe if I just put them inside and they warm up and they start working again. You guys saw me though. I used these balls in one of those couple of those putting streams, and they stayed on pretty much the entire time. 10 yards. Maybe it's the. I don't know. I don't think it's the color. Maybe it's the red. I don't know. We'll try blue. All right, 11 feet. Yeah, I think it's true, Bill. You had one turn off just in the shadows. Has to be the cold. Have to get a schedule worked out for it. It's not that close. What's up, PJG? Plug in a heating pad. Should I leave your clubs or balls? Bring them in you would your dog. Yeah, I mean, Black Cloud's been saying that too. Honestly, I always leave them out here, and I haven't had any issues because of it. Doesn't mean that it won't happen, but honestly, I'm too lazy to do that, and I haven't had any issues, so they're gonna stay out here in the cold. Or your wife should bring your wife in too. Just don't shatter a shaft. The driver due to temperature abuse. Want to be able to convince myself to buy another. All right, what are we doing? You want to see Course of the Dead, Bill? Before we do that, I'm just gonna grab that one extra ball I had set out. It's in the warmth. I'll leave that in my pocket as well. Hold it down for me. Glow balls, yes sir, Dorico. Thanks for stopping in, Biz. I'm glad you found this cool. Gonna go see you soon. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Golfy. Send me a message on Discord. So that's the easiest way to go back and forth with like direct line of communication. We can set it up within like tomorrow or the next day. Boil a pot of water. Well, I just don't know. These are balls with like electronics in them. I don't know if water would work too well. I get the point though. The Dolphins getting a late start. They're off today and tomorrow. All right, Course of the Dead. Cool Halloween themed course, courtesy of member Bogeyman Bill over there. Course of the Dead by TechBud. This course is really cool. I did a couple Halloween videos, and this was one of them. The blue seems to be staying on. Maybe we'll try like the magenta. You guys said the blue doesn't have the same effect. To be honest though, I'm pretty tired of messing with the red. Now this thing only wants to do 3 colors. I think the cold is messing with you. There's supposed to be 7 colors each. Waiting to start shoveling snow. The other dark looking course. Yeah, it's a good call. I just figured out that Starlight ones that I just did, considering I was only using the 7-iron, that was the first thing that came to mind with the glow in the dark. You playing golf in the dark kind of thing. All right, 5 feet. We're gonna play this as a par 3. Course setup. Course recommended settings. Ooh, firm greens, firm fairways. Stimp 11. We're gonna turn the wind off. This should be interesting. Stimp 11 now. Here we go. Does this one have music? I may have to turn the sound off. Bogeyman Bill, when are we playing? When are we doing a par 3? Looks like Golfy just sent me a message, so it looks like me and Golfy are going to play probably within a couple days. He's in the UK though, so I got to play a bit earlier and he's going to play a bit later. I think he's 5 hours ahead. Don't remember it has sound effects. Taking a little bit to load. I'll say that. All right, I'm gonna have to. There's like some ominous stuff going on. I'm gonna have to turn off this music, unfortunately. I wish I could leave it on, but I don't want any issues. I think me and Golfy are playing tomorrow now. 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. Me and Golfy. Give me 1 second. Hey, what's up, Spike? How are you? All right, we got a lot going on right now. Snow's just begun. All right, first hole, Course of the Dead here, 146. If you guys just tuning in, we're doing the first ever Spike. If you're curious, glow in the glow in the dark golf balls do in fact work with the square. We're doing the first ever simulator glow golf. We just played 18 holes at Starlight Pines pitch and putt. Now we're gonna play 18 here at Course of the Dead, and I'll probably call it quits after this. But using my random 7-iron with regular flex. I put a club sticker on it, so we're going 7-iron only. Besides putter. Oh, that one went off as soon as I hit it too. All right, this one I can even feel through my glove. I think this was the one that was inside. It feels a little bit warmer. We'll try this one for a little bit. Keep the other ones warming up in my pocket. All right, 23 yards over the bunker. Oh, right past the pin. Uh-oh. This seems like it may be a little bit more of a challenging course. This scorecard might get ugly pretty quick. Get going. Better you have a heat pump now? Yeah, you said that went out, right? Played 4 holes since the first week of January. I have some of those. Do they read spin? I guess estimate. I put a club sticker on this one, so they don't. It's not a TP5, so it can't read that. So I'm just getting estimated. But don't be over there stealing my ideas now, Spike. Oh, I forgot there are 11 stimps. Sit. All right. $176. How cool is this course? Uh-oh. All right, this is not ideal. These balls are dropping like flies out here in the cold. I really hope that they're not like permanently dunzo. Well, I don't know if this is the best option, but I'm dropping it here. Now we got 154. Ugh. Maybe I should have quit while I was ahead. I'm just watching. I only have white balls. That was some nasty looking water. Yeah, course. Have you played this course, Spike? I did a Halloween video for this Course of the Dead. There's this one. There's one other that's a Halloween themed course. Really, really cool job by the designer. This one was Tech Bud, I think. I don't know who the other one was. Do you remember what the other one was called, Boogeyman Bill? It was what was it? Course of the Dead. There was one other one that was similar too. I'm just playing it as a par 3. Look at this pin location. I mean, the ball went out, but that's a pretty good shot with a 7-iron for a double bogey. Good thing Biz Shorty left. He'd be on my case right now with the ball going off every single time, not getting the full effect. 149. Can almost guarantee this is going to turn off as soon as I hit it. Oh, it stayed on, and I snap hooked it. .21 yards. Yeah, Scary Acres, that's what it was. The ball's not like hitting the screen. I can't even tell Toast if it's the screen. Oh, that went out of... Oh, I can play it as it lies? Okay. Let's say that went out of bounds. I can't tell if it's the screen. It seems like as soon as I hit him, it's going off. It's got to be the cold. So I guess these balls are pretty awesome, but I guess I would not recommend them if it's going to be, if you're going to go and play in real life when it's 20 degrees. If you're going to use these on course, you're going to lose it as soon as you hit it, apparently. All right, this is going to come out way left. Stay on the green. Jeez. .31 feet playing 29. I don't know if I hit that. I guess I did. 11 stimps. Biz seemed to like the overhead light. What do you guys think? Better with the light on or light off? Really lean into the spooky, scary. All right, 191. This is not going to get there with these balls and a 7-iron, but at least it stayed on. I don't think these are doing... I don't see anything. I don't think it's doing any damage to the screen. That would suck. But, I mean, they're white balls, and I haven't even hit these. I used them for putting. Haven't even hit them outside, so I don't see any, like, burn marks or anything. I think it should be all right. Hey, what's up, Mr. Drum? Mr. C. Diddy. You ever seen this before? I bet. I wonder if your stupid little GC3 will work with glow in the dark golf balls. Probably not. Probably a special hidden feature of the square. 69 yards. Nice. Oh, I pushed that way right. Ooh, look at this green. This is cool. And for anyone wondering, I'm doing kind of a one club challenge on top of this, so I'm only using a 7-iron. And it's not even my 7-iron. This is a same club I used out in the snow. 2012 TaylorMade RBZ 7-iron regular flex. Not exactly ideal. I don't hit it hard enough to damage the screen. Edit guys here. What's up, Hunts Edits? It's more so, I was just checking the screen to make sure. It's more so I've been hitting these and they keep turning off on me. All right, 44 up 9. I just played. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Woo! That's a bomb right there. Negative 0.6 HLA. How's that for a putt? Unfortunately, it was only for par, but I just played Starlight Pines pitch and putt. I figured it was fitting for glow in the dark golf balls. Of course, in the dark under the lights. That was the putt of the day right there. Shot of the day. All right, 160. And it turned off as soon as I hit it. Nice par, thanks. These balls are fighting me. What's up? Not much, Hunt Edits. You're looking at it. First ever simulator glow golf. That's what's up. Wow, look at this green. What's the deal with this? Is this like a greenskeeper's revenge? Well, that's going to be an interesting putt. I don't think I can putt through that. Do we have colliders on these? Probably. That wasn't a good play. I should have aimed. We do have colliders. Man, you course designers over here sabotaging. All right, well, we're going to have to putt this here. This is going to have to be an automatic 2-putt at least. We're going to have to putt this out to the left and then back to the right. I should have just aimed. I was lazy. I should have just aimed on that last shot and gone between them. All right, good layup putt. Time to move along. See you, PJG. Thanks for stopping in. Should have flopped it over the tires on the approach. Yeah, well, easier said than done with a 7-iron. We'll make this, though. 9 feet on 11 stimps. And we did make it out. However, the ball turned off again as soon as I putted that. All right, let's rotate it. I got 2 other ones trying to warm them up in my pocket. Which, this one seems like it's completely dead. That's not good. Like I said, these balls are like $5 a piece. And this one's dead too. If I can't get this one to come back on. All right, it's on. This one, if this one goes out too, I may need to switch over to the TP5s. So far, I've gone through like $20 worth of glow-in-the-dark golf balls just doing this. 153 up 12. 165. Run up there. Run, baby, run. Uh-oh. I think me and Golfy are playing tomorrow, though. Well, that's $15 of wasted money in my pocket, I think. Word to the wise, don't use glow-in-the-dark golf balls in 20-degree weather in your garage. It was a good run. All right, these are toast. I'm going to put these inside real quick. I'm going to turn the light on, switch over to the TP5s, finish this out. Sorry, guys. Trying my best. Really hope that these come back on. All right, check out the new light though. I took some time and I put this up overhead yesterday. So I think that's at 50%. That's at 100, which is kind of bright. But we'll go with 50. You can at least see me. And now I guess I don't need to keep using the stupid 7-iron. Now I can switch back to my actual clubs. See if we can make up some of this score. My balls are dead. Use your sand wedge. I mean, I could have used the wedges the whole thing though. Those balls are like rock hard. Those glow in the dark golf ball ones. So I could have used the wedges, but I didn't want to use my actual clubs and potentially damage my clubs. So that's why I just used that 7-iron. I didn't care if the head came completely off on it. It doesn't matter. And I guess might as well we'll turn this on too. If we can. You guys see what I put up with all the time out here? Golfy, right? Top tier build. Golfy are running it on low settings on it. Right. That was kind of Australian. I gotta practice my if me and Golfy are gonna play tomorrow, I gotta practice my UK right. 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 I don't do a very good job differentiating between Australian and British. Oh, I scuffed it. Go. How do I chunk a putt? Maybe I should have stuck with the 7-iron. All right. 116 playing 130. Go. I heard that ball roll away somewhere, but I don't know where it went. That drives me absolutely crazy every single time that happens. I found it. Well, I guess anyone that's tuning in now, if you want to see the glow in the dark, glow golf, go back. I played a full 18 at Starlight Pines Pitch and Putt, where the balls actually stayed on for the most part. The actor who played Brett in Alien always says right. I've never seen Alien. Hey, we made a putt. How's that? All right. 141. Playing 145. Oh, I hit that so far off the toe. Go. Should have an over-under on the rights and butts. You guys can keep track in the chat. If we get a right counter and a butt counter, unsubbing right now. Hey, it is what it is, Black Cloud. It was fun while it lasted. Spin. There it is. Ninth hole, par 3, 64. $64.2. I don't hate that. A little bit long, but especially firm greens, firm fairways, and 11 stimps. But I hit that on the number from the square within 0.2 yards. $21 playing $22. Go! Wow. 0.0 HLA putt too. That was a good putt. Too tall to be an Ewok. Yeah, Great Outdoors with John Candy. Yeah, I've seen that. That's a good movie. Who is it? Dan Aykroyd and John Candy with the raccoons going through the trash. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, I've seen that movie a couple times. Is he though? Is he? I don't know. I may be too tall to be an Ewok. Speaking of Course of the Dead over here, Seadrum's built like a skeleton. Dude's all skin and bones. Seadrum needs like a decade-long bulking period. Never even looked at a dumbbell a day in his life. I chunked it and pulled it left. I gotta start hitting these better if I'm gonna do any trash talking. $16 yards. We're on a downslope. It's gonna come out 6.9 degrees to the right. I gotta aim left on this. That's not it. I haven't seen any Seadrum skeletons on this course just yet. That's the movie. I guess I'll stay a sub. Whatever, dog. I'd be curling 90s. 90 what? All right, just stayed in there for a bogey. 11th hole, par 3. This knee brace, I've been struggling today. This knee brace is on its way out, too. I think the Velcro's giving out. 77, playing 82. Right. $82 yards. Right. $81.3. I kind of scolded it, though. Sit. Come on off that hill. $12 playing 11. Right. Let's roll this in. Ooh, burn the edge. Cheerio, mate. $152, playing 139. $135. A little better. I did see though B-Drum apparently, or C-Drum. I was gonna say I did see C-Drum that B-Drum over there apparently is a big fan of golfy, so she should be happy with the collab tomorrow. Hit that kind of firm, way too firm. And how did I miss that so far right if I pulled it 0.3? Putted it through the break, I guess. All right, we hit a putt. $94 up 12. Go a little. Now sit. Woo! Look at that. Tweet, tweet. Man, T-Mobile stock, I'm looking at my phone over here. T-Mobile stock has been going ballistic. Reached an all-time high right now. I think that's with the partnership with Starlink. T-Mobile's been going crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, I hit that so far off the toe. Not ideal. $31. You guys didn't have to remind me. So earlier, before I came live, I switched out the propane tank for the first time. So today is day 1. We'll see how long this thing lasts. Hoping maybe 3 weeks to a month per propane tank, and then I'm hoping I only need to buy like 1 or 2 more until the weather starts to get better here in the springtime, hopefully. Eight feet playing 10. Yeah, I don't know. My dad suggested that too, Black Cloud, to write down the runtime. That's just one extra thing. I don't want to have to. If I miss one day, then it's going to be all screwed up. So I'm kind of just trying to. I mean, it is what it is as far as the runtime. I was just trying to get an idea. Honestly, that first one lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. I just run it on low for when I'm out here, but like a day like today, I don't know, a couple hours. I would say on average, I'm probably out here to from 2 to 4 hours at a time running it. At the end of the day, you can't make it last longer even if you track it anyways, but I'm just kind of curious to where, more so for next year, kind of knowing, hopefully I'm in Florida next year. I don't know if I will be, but knowing how much kind of to expect that I'm going to use. All right, 66 playing 69. And that was 49. I think I was hitting it better with the glow balls. Stupid TP5s. Speaking of which, I'm going to turn this off after this hole. Ten playing 15. $149 playing $141. I gotta talk to Golfy. I don't know if we're doing a scramble or if we're playing like head to head. Dude's been hammering his driver as of late. I don't know if I can keep up. I think I'd rather have him on my team. Especially on a shot like that. That was so thin. Golfy can hit it. He can indeed hit it. I think he said he was 55-ish, somewhere around there. I mean, I was watching. He's been doing some live streams lately. I've been watching him. He's been like mid 150 sometimes. I think the best one I saw him hit was like 157.5 on ball speed. That's pretty good. All right, 138 down 17. 2 holes left. I wanted to try out this glow golf thing, but I think tomorrow. Well, I guess maybe not tomorrow. Then maybe the day after. If I'm gonna do the live stream with Golfy, then probably not tomorrow. Maybe the day after. I want to start the my road to 165 ball speed. That's gonna be a little bit short. Oh, look, there's C-Drum in the bunker. Bet you guys didn't expect a little C-Drum cameo appearance here. Look at this. Can we see him? Look at C-Drum's right there, taking a nap in the bunker. Looks comfy. Wonder if you can use your phone to go live on YouTube. I may start to stream golf sessions here shortly. Give you some competition. Yeah, I don't know about that. If he bends over a bit more, he can hit the ball backwards on his backswing. Yeah, he has some. I think he has back issues, possibly because of the way he hits it. But yeah, his follow through. I mean, he comes like all the way around. He like is almost facing backwards once he finishes his swing. It's kind of crazy. Fell asleep watching you not hit enough shanks. All right, good par save there. 18th hole par 3, 78. You wish Golfy would kill his background music? Well, you can let him know tomorrow or comment on one of his videos. It's always nice when you get some constructive criticism. '83 sit. Don't go in the water. I am going to hit a few on the range after, just to feel like I hit some halfway decent. All right, 12 yards. Go! How's that come up short? I think he said 5:30 p.m. his time, which would be 12:30 p.m. here. So I think right around then. Um, I may have to. We'll see. He was going to. I was messaging him while I was live here on Discord. He said he was going to go watch like soccer or something. He's not. I don't think he's ever done a live stream with someone else. So I don't know. It may be hopefully right around then, but it could be possibly where we're like 10, 15, 20 minutes late if I'm helping him trying to get it to work right. We'll see. But yeah, he said 5:30 tomorrow his time, so 12:30 here, somewhere around there. Hey, we made a putt for a par. Well, that was a nice. What was that? 8 over. 8 over 62. All right, let's hit some on the range. I do like though. I think I have the light in a good spot to where the screen does look brighter. I think for like regular streams and videos, I still have the other light over there turned on, but I think this is doing a better job. I know like when I stand over here, I was taking some test videos yesterday where I usually have the camera. When I stand over like this, I think Biz Shorty was saying like it's shining down on my back pretty good, but you guys can't see because of the shadow like anything on my front side. So I think that light over there will help, but you got to test it more. 11:30 here. Yeah, I'll if it's definitely gonna happen, I'll another reason why I want to kind of end this within like 5 or 10 minutes. If it's definitely gonna happen, I'll schedule it so you'll see that pop up and you'll get like a 30-minute notification. I don't know if we'll see if we can get his to work out. He was asking if it's like about the same. If he hasn't done it with anyone else before, I don't know if we'll be able to get him set up in time. So I don't know if it's gonna be like just on mine or if he's gonna try to stream it too. But you can have both of them up at the same time if you want. All right, let's try to hit. So my choke down approach wedge, trying to hit this. I mean, that wasn't bad to start it. Kind of overdraw, but trying to hit my 100-yard shot. That was 100.5. That one was a little bit toey and a little bit chunky. Tweaked my grip a little bit. 94. Just played Wentworth on Awesome Golf, minus 369, still playing well. That's awesome. You gonna take some more money at the sim bar this week? Better start line, a little bit more controllable draw, but I don't hate that. And before I forget, let's turn the audio back on. Not that there's much here on the range. Fingers crossed. I mean, all things considered, doesn't seem like I broke my square by using those glow-in-the-dark golf balls. Wow, look at that. 100, oh, it was 100.1. We landed it. I thought it changed the screen. It was 100 yards on the dot. It was 100.1 yards. All things considered, I didn't break my square by trying to use those glow-in-the-dark golf balls, but I do think I possibly wasted $20 worth of glow in the dark golf balls. Hope they have Riviera. I can't remember. Do they have GS Pro there when you play? Is that what you're using or no? Because I think Riviera, it was either just added or it was just updated. That's definitely there now. I don't know if it always was there or not, but Black Cloud, you see that Tiger? He pulled out of the Genesis because of his mom's passing. Going up to pitch and wedge here. See if we can get one. That was 120. See if we can get one to 130. Oh, so heavy. That'll probably be like 127, 129, 128. I gotta get that feeling. I gotta kind of ingrain that more of dropping it in the slot like C-Drum's son. Do you guys see that video of C-Drum's son on Discord? Perfectly dropping it in the slot with his driver. Probably out driving me by about 50 yards. You think they'll work once the batteries warm up? Hopefully. Full swing. Yeah, but what's the software, Toast? So like I know you use the full swing, but what do you use? Is it full swing software as well? Is full swing not compatible with GS Pro? Saw it right away. Said that MGTV stream when it happened. I was on it right away. C-Drum with the breaking news. 70 yards more like it. Straight dingers. Well, it helps when you have a semi-pro giving you golf tips. C-Drum, you want to adopt me? You want to adopt me and maybe I'll drop a couple strokes on my handicap? Package deal. Me and my dog. That one might get to 130. I hit it kind of toey, but 125 carry. 130.3. We'll call that good. Let's see if we can get the old 9 up to 150. Bar has a full swing. Got to be scratcher ready for adoption. Yikes. Well, could be a couple years. That's not going to be 150. That's going to be about 138. 138.2. Better contact, but still not enough speed. 143. Have to see what Gary Golfy wants to do tomorrow. You guys have any course requests? I'm gonna try my best to petition for a scramble instead of a match. Norwegian Links. Is that what it's called? I saw the new one got updated. It was like I I saw it on the SGT website. It was like course to really challenge your skills, and he changed the name. Is that the Sandy Lakes, and he changed the name? Is that course? It looked like it from the screenshot. Grove, Michael Jordan's course. I played that in the backyard when I was using the R10. That's it. That'd be brutal. That'd be like a 5-hour live stream by the time we got through that. Well, I hooked it, but that'll probably get to 150. Or not. 149. I got something weird these past couple days. I think I messed up. It's my middle finger on my left hand. It feels like almost like a bone spur or something by like that first bone after your knuckle, like right in between there. I don't know if it's from the shoveling or holding the club. I guess that is kind of where the club kind of lies. Doesn't feel great. No, I played it. Yeah, I played it on GS Pro, but I was just using the R10 instead of the Square. Drones flying around the course, delivering drinks and food. How they do in real life? Do they really do that in real life? They have drones in real life doing that? I don't know if I played that on Home T Hero, but I definitely played it. Like the video's up there on the channel. I played that, like I said, on GS Pro, but outdoors using the Garmin R10. Absolutely, they do. That's funny. I saw some pictures of Tiger golfing. It looks like he's growing out like a goatee or something. Need some quality golfers to watch? Well, wrong place for that. Maybe Gary plays good tomorrow. You can at least watch that. The only quality golfers you're going to see around here is when you come on and play with me. Man, I'm losing distance. I'm a quality golfer. My Pro TVX won't be bought for a while. Gonna move down south. Tell you what, Black Cloud, you do a lot of shilling. You do a lot of shilling for Pro T for not having one and not getting one for a couple of years. That was a little bit better. It was still only 144. Should have kept that heater on. Watch Ben, aka Triple Bogey. Talking to me or C-Drum? XO is on sale right now for same as the Pro T. I was thinking how to keep B drum from knowing I changed. that's a that's a little bit more than an impulsive purchase to hide. You got to build some more courses. Or you could stay with your foresight. You could get the Falcon or Hawk or whatever overhead. Probably a little bit more expensive than the XO though. More like build some more sims. Well, anyone watching, you can go over to graybarngolf.com, get in contact with Seadrum for either your simulator build needs or your GS Pro build needs. Hashtag underpaid ad. I don't want to buy the Pro T gaming computer right now. Running the cold. It's like 15K. Hawk is incredible. Well, I mean, as opposed to, I mean, cold is definitely better than like for electronics than heat is. Seadrum's an IT guy over there. Maybe he could let you know. I mean, obviously it's not ideal if you just leave it in the garage the entire time, but I would assume winter it's better being in the cold. I heard humidity and the moisture ruins electronics more than anything, but I think you'd be fine with the winter time. It's just when it gets hot and humid in there is where you probably have some more issues. No, ball wasn't in the zone. Oh man. Try to stay with my chest over that a little bit more. That was better, but still, I need like 145 carry to get it past 150. Not worth the headache right now. Just gonna have your head on a platter. Just tell her it's an investment. Tell you crunched all the numbers. Long term, it's gonna be a great move. Oh, I chunked that so bad. Hawk is incredible. It's not 25K incredible. Pro T's your comfort price. Again, I don't disagree at all that the Pro T is an awesome unit, but you also got to take, like I've been saying, you got to take into account that Joe and Ben also got theirs for free. You'd assume they still speak honestly and open about it, but you also got to factor that in. You probably speak more kindly about a $6,500 unit that you got for free, I would assume. But yeah, I definitely agree with the fact that the way that the cheaper launch monitors are coming around, something like that for, I mean, even if it was 15K, especially 20 or 25, it's 20 grand. Yeah, no thanks. I don't know if the value's there for that, unless money is a secondary or tertiary or whatever 4 would be. along your concerns. Man, well, it looks like I'm just not going to be able to hit this 9-iron 150. Fear not, you don't care what anyone says about it. I've done the research for myself, what the Pro T is capable of. My point was just in your research, and if you were factoring in those two guys as your research, I really like both of them, and I speak highly of both of them, and I think highly of both of them. But it is worth, like I said, considering anything that you get for free. And I'm sure they probably have mentioned. I'm sure it's not literally 100% perfect. I'm sure they've probably talked about. I was just not in the market for a Pro T, so I haven't really done a deep dive. But I'm sure they've probably talked about. There's probably a few things here and there that they want to see worked on or improved or whatever, if I had to guess. 140, that's still going to be short of 150, I think. Go! 147.3. $6,500 steal for the power possesses. It's only going to get better. Score as rich as I am, more than I need for my skill. He didn't know about it and wanted to look into it. I just haven't seen, again, I haven't done a deep dive. I just haven't seen any other bigger YouTubers that have had them and have done like comprehensive videos on them before those two guys got them. But I'm not in the Pro T game. Ugh. Can't argue with no subscriptions though, and no club stickers, like you said. I just don't think I have it today. And again, I want to make it clear, I talk about them and reference them in high regard all the time about all the testing they do and whatnot. So it's nothing to do with them. It just goes with anything. If you get a car for free too, you're probably going to talk pretty highly about the car or anything else. Or at a bare minimum, point out all the good, really good things, and then possibly not highlight some of the things that aren't quite as good, quite as much. Need to rest. I rested yesterday. I just want to see. I wanted to see 150 on this. I mean, turning the heater off didn't help. I wanted to see 150 on this 9-iron. That one might be it. It's kind of a hook, but 144. All right, we did do it. Not a very good shot, but 2,267 of side spin to the left. We got 150.4. I got the 8 iron now. Probably call it quits after this. I want to see. I almost did it there. Oddly enough, it seems like some days it's just some clubs I hit better than others. Like that pitching wedge, I got to 130 pretty quick. And now I wanted to see this 8 iron. Usually I play it to about 160, 165. I want to see 160, and that one first swing with it was 157. I think that 9 iron, just for whatever reason, took a little bit longer. Only people talk like that have strict NDAs from what I've seen. So there's a way to talk highly about products. Can't say anything negative about products. You asked if you were sponsored and you said no. Even if it's in, I don't know. It's not this. I don't want to make it a point of argument, but even if you sign something or didn't, my point still stands. Where if you got something relatively expensive for free, you're going to speak more highly of it than if you didn't. And more power to them. I'm happy that they got those for free. It's not like me saying I'm butthurt over here because I didn't get one. You got cards for free before? Do you at least get my point? We could change the topic, but you're not going to convince me otherwise. Oh, so heavy. You're going to get your lofts checked. Why did this? With these gloves, I keep fat fingering the comments. I'm trying to scroll up because this stupid heart symbol over here is in the way. I can't read part of the message. You're gonna get your lofts checked. This is gonna make me mad. Oh no, I don't want to create a clip. What's going on? You're gonna get your loft check when you do your grips. Pitch wedge and 9 iron are all shorter all of a sudden. They do get weaker, I think, the more you hit them. I don't know how much. Seadrum was doing one of his clubs the other day. I think he was weakening it though. He has one of those machines where you can bend them. We can agree or disagree. I get your point. To say Ben isn't gonna say anything negative about the protein because he got it for free just isn't true. I didn't say. All right. I didn't say he's not gonna say anything negative. I said in general, anyone, him, Joe, anyone, and take the launch monitor out of the equation. I said in general, people that get stuff for free are generally speaking going to speak in a higher regard of something. It doesn't mean that they're never going to say anything negative. It just means that they're possibly going to highlight the more positive things more often and possibly brush over and not harp on some things that could be better quite as much. Ooh, that one might get to 160. Nope. 158. It's right there. That's been a couple now that have been within a couple yards. 156. Hey, come visit and see for yourself. We can make that happen, Black Cloud. That'd be cool. I mean, I can definitely see the appeal of it. Obviously, a lot of those same selling points that I had here with the Square between uh, no subscription is big as opposed to paying like $200 to $400 a year. Obviously, that's huge. But I can definitely see the appeal of it compared to other overhead units for sure. But to say it's like the end all be all and like the best launch monitor on the market, I don't know necessarily that. But when you factor in everything else between price, what it can do, all that kind of stuff, it's obviously in the conversation for a reason. Yeah, I mean that's kind of I know I've been kind of we're talking around in circles here a little bit at this point, but yeah, Boogeyman Bill. I think what you're saying is you would overlook shortcomings of a free unit. I'm not saying definitely, I'm saying possibly, and I think in general, on average, the average person, again, I think that we keep using Joe and Ben because they got them, but I think they're like high character, high morality type of people. So I don't think that would be the case, and you would hope not be the case. But I just think anyone, I think it's just common, anyone would uh, go along those lines. Is basically what I'm saying. My theory's debunked with Rick Shields, and I don't like Rick Shields any longer. I don't know if it is Black Cloud because you'll never know. You don't know. And you're missing the point. I think what you're saying is that I'm saying that you'll never hear one negative thing about it. But like Boogeyman Bill said, you would overlook and not harp on some things. If you pay big money, you expect your money's worth. Exactly. I think you wouldn't harp on things quite as much and be quite as picky, and you would say, all right, this thing isn't perfect, but I got this for free, so I can live with this for the time being, type of thing. And I'm not saying it's cut and dry 100% or 0% one way or the other. I mean, am I crazy or Bill? Does that sound like it would be possibly the case? All right, that one should get to 160, 155 raw carry. That was struck better. There we go, 163. I'm tracking what you're saying about people getting free things. I don't like the square that doesn't have clubhead speed for $700. Can't complain. That would be out in the cold. Yeah, I think at this point we're kind of talking past each other. I think we both understand where each person's coming from, and it's not 100% one way or the other. So I think we're kind of saying the same thing. It's just to the degree of, I guess, what we're talking about is probably where we disagree, Black Cloud. I still love you, though. Up to the 7 iron now. I said before I was going to stop at the 8, but those last couple of 8 irons were decent. All good. I don't know. It was a good conversation. I'm not trying to change your mind. It was just I'm not gonna. You see, I'm not really gonna change from my opinion. You're not gonna change from yours, so to speak, which is fine. Oh, that was off the heel. Got your anger up, so you're hitting the ball better now. Why do you guys think I speak so highly about Exeter Country Club? That's a joke. Thin. Not terrible, though. I think I'd like to see. This is my 7 arm. I think I'd like to see 180 if I can get there. I need to do more of these type of streams where I'm just like hitting and practicing, kind of focusing on ball striking, so to speak, versus just playing rounds like I usually do. Obviously, that's great too, but I feel like this has its benefits too. I've been working out. I took, I think I took a week off completely when I hurt my knee, but I think it was right around that. It was like maybe 6 days. The Wednesday after, I started doing all my workouts again, just going a little bit lighter, and obviously I'm skipping legs. But I've been working out for the past like 2 weeks, almost every day. Any chance you play basketball again? You done for good? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't really decided. I'm like 90% resigned to the fact that I should probably stop. But it's like anything else, like I explained before. It's like if you got hurt playing golf and like you really, really like injured your back and someone told you, like if your wife's telling you, oh, you're really going to stop golfing, you're like, well, I like golfing and I love golfing and golfing is like a big part of my life. I'm not just going to stop. I like golf more than I like basketball, but it's kind of along those lines to where like I do really, really like basketball. So it kind of pains me just to think like, all right, I'm never going to play like that again. So to say never, probably not, but I mean, I still can't like bend down to like pick up a ball or do a squat, let alone run. So like I can't play now even if I wanted to, but say within like, I still think I probably either partially tore or strained my MCL pretty good on top of a pretty severe hyperextension, which is anywhere from like 4 to 8 weeks worth of recovery. So even say another month from now, if I do feel better, I'm in the kind of in the neighborhood of where like, all right, I just don't want to hurt anything else and then set myself back. So I'm probably done, but my knee could explode. It could. Then you have to get a replacement and put you out for years. Yeah, I mean, golf is definitely number one. But like I was saying, in terms of like activity, like sports related type of stuff, basketball is definitely number two. Um, so I mean, it'd be easy if it was like I played like in high school, I played soccer, basketball, and volleyball. I haven't played soccer or volleyball in a pretty long time. So if it was like one of those things where like here and there I played soccer and I got hurt playing soccer, it'd be a lot easier for me to say, all right, I'm just done playing soccer or volleyball. But it's just tougher for me to say, all right, I'm 100% done playing basketball. Oh. I do like golf more though than basketball, so no argument there. I'm with you. We're on the same page there. All right, Black Hot, start making me pissed again. Start talking about the Pro T again, so I can hit this 180. That might get there. 172.8. Look at that. 181. So just even possibly thinking about Black Cloud pissing me off again got me up there. You didn't even have to actually say anything. Basketball all day, every day. Then my 30s injury started to really pile up. Right ankle sprain. A month later, left ankle sprain. Tore ligament. Football walked that off. No pun intended. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's just, and even, it's just not, it won't be as fun either, knowing that, like, in the back of my head, I'm, like, playing at like 75% to make sure I don't get injured. It's just not going to be the same. So, I mean, I'm probably done, but that wasn't too bad. I mean, I pulled it. It was a pull draw, kind of a pull hook, but 181. It was a weird feeling too. I drove to the basket. I felt like someone kicked my bottom foot. And I fell, asked everyone if someone tripped me. Took off my shoe, my foot was black and blue. And maybe I'll post that picture from when I really messed up my ankle. It was gross. Sounds like the same thing with yours. It took me months. Yeah, even mine, my right ankle, that was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago maybe at this point. I don't even remember. And my right ankle is still not back to 100%. All right, 6-iron. What do I want to see out of this? 190, 195? Oh, did you guys see that? I've never seen that before. That was like a glitch. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Has that ever happened to you, Bill, on the range? It just landed and stopped. It like froze. I hit it 178.4 raw carry from the square, and I have my 305 feet of altitude or elevation just from my where my house is, and that went 179.4 and it just stopped. So that was the total. It literally hit the ground and stopped. That was weird. Hit a mud hole. Right ankle to this day cracks when I'm moving around. Sprains are worse. Yeah, I know, because they never fully recover Black Cloud. It just dunked into the turf. That was weird. Oh, you've seen it a couple times? I've literally never seen that. Ground must be soggy. That was weird. That one had a chance too. That one probably would have rolled out close to 10 yards with a 6-iron. I feel you on the ankle though. Mine's still like, even right now, I'm just going like that and it's cracking like 3 times every single time I do that. It definitely, I broke it and had a grade 3 sprain, and I never went to the doctor to have it like put a pin in it or like them re-break it to have it grow back the way it should. Which partially, especially with my knee now too, I think the right ankle probably contributed to my right knee going out, and I think also we'll see with trying to get back some speed. But I have to believe part of that is probably why I've lost some speed, especially with driver as of late, or not as of late, but kind of it's been slowly kind of going down from where I was like 3-4 years ago. Still trying to have that feeling of, like Cedron was saying, kind of falling, almost falling back. I saw a YouTube short this morning about what's that guy's name, Ludwig Aberg or whatever. He lines up really close, and as he's hitting it, he was saying, the instructor was saying that he extends, but he actually extends kind of away from it, which actually isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, one of the games just stopped dead on the green with a long iron. I think why I'm so grumpy, being hard on you, Hosel. No Diddy. I've been cooped up for almost 6 months without playing golf in real life. It's killing me. I want to play. Well, at least you have the simulator. You're not grumpy. We weren't seeing. We see eye to eye on pretty much over these past few months. We see eye to eye on pretty much everything, and that was just that one little minor case to where you were stuck to your with the Pro T and free unit stuff. You were stuck to your opinion. I was stuck to mine, which is fine. I don't think you're grumpy though. If you say so, though. There's an old film, Jack Nicklaus and his instructor, Jack Grout, where Nicholas was 13. Grout was yelling at him to hit one hard. Hit one hard for me, Jackie. Oh, this chat is driving me nuts. It keeps... I'm trying to scroll with my glove, and it keeps... 300 plus with a persimmons. Shoe test will come when I play. All these games I've got in the off season carry over to real life. 100%, 100% they will. It's not going to be though like you go out very first time and you shoot your career low score. To me, it always is, especially when I was in the backyard. It would take me like 1 to 3 rounds, one or the other. So like if I played for like 2 months straight on the simulator, it would take me like 1 to 3 rounds back on course in a row to kind of get used to hitting on real turf again and all that kind of stuff with a different lie. But then once that would go, I would feel better. And then same thing going back to the simulator. If I played like 2 weeks straight on course and then go back to the simulator, there's a little bit of an adjustment period, but it's impossible for the amount of shots that you hit, similar to me, it's impossible not to get better, Black Cloud. So it may not be your first round or first handful of rounds, but I would be willing to bet a decent amount of money you're going to have your best ever year on course when you start playing again. All right, that one may get there. 178.7 raw carry. Oh, it did it again. Are you kidding me? 179.6. That one would have rolled out again. 179.6, and it just stops with 4,000 backspin from a 6-iron. I think that would have got there to 190. That's twice now. You can carry a 7-iron 170 if you really step on it. At the beginning of the winter, I was lucky to get 145. 1,000% concur. This will be my best year. I plan on breaking 80 this season. I know I can do it. 4 years into golf, I can do it. You can definitely do it. You'll find though, that's awesome that you're hitting your 7-iron further, but you'll find that I would assume you'll probably find that you naturally gear down just a little bit on course in the sake of not like slicing one off the planet or hooking one off the planet just to keep it in play. So that's what you're going to find. The distance that you can gain, and hopefully you can keep gaining it, is great. But same thing with me. I almost kind of subconsciously, without even thinking about it, geared down just a little bit on course just to keep it in play. So really, with you breaking 80, it's just going to come down to keeping all your tee shots in play, having pretty solid long to mid irons, and then chipping and putting. It's really going to come down to if you can practice some putting and have everything be 1 or 2 putts instead of the 3 putt is what is going to kill you. Because like you'll find if you get close to it too, some nerves will kick up towards the end of the round. But really the difference between like 75 and 80 for a score is just like could be as little as 5 times you 2-putted or something like that, or you 3-putted a couple times instead of chipping it close and 1-putting. The lowest round ever was 80 on the nose. I was striping all my shots and putts were falling for me. Back around, birdie putt would have done it for me. Yeah, that's what that's what it comes down to. It's just those 1 or 2 holes. And same thing, I always say too, it's only usually about 1, 2, or 3 rounds if I'm lucky per year where everything on course is like seemingly like on for that day at the same exact time, meaning like you're hitting your drives all really well, your long irons are really good, your mid irons are pretty good, your short irons are good, your wedges are good, and your putting's good. It's tough to have all those work together on the same day. That was a little chunky. .184. Those other ones would have got there. So that one rolled out 9 yards. The other ones I carried it about there. That would have got there to 190. All right, that one I stepped on it a little bit. 187 carry. That should definitely get there. That may be like 200. 198.6. I like that. A little bit heely, so it spun up to the right a little bit, but I would take that for a 6-iron all day long. 198.6. Oh, you don't add up your score until the end? That's probably smart, so you don't get in your own head. Yeah, then you start thinking about the scores. Handicap went from a 15 to a 9. 1 wins with the R10 X putt. I'm shooting for for under 5. Yeah, it's just tough. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys. It's a lot tougher going from like I almost envy the people now that are like 15, 20 handicappers. It's so much easier going from like a 20 handicap down to a 10 than it is going from like a 10 to a 5 or even like a 5 to a 3. That's awesome though. All right, I put the 6 back. Now I got the 5. What do I want to see this? Probably 205, 210 maybe, if I can. Ever since that other day when I was out here for like 3 hours hitting balls, when I actually try to focus on like swinging a bit harder and hitting it a bit further, it does seem like maybe I'm hitting it a bit better as of late. Because even that was still not like great. It was 193. But having the heater off, my feet are getting cold. If I can get this up to 205, 210, I'd be pretty happy. Toey. Another one. we got a muddy, soft, soggy GS Pro range here apparently. Left that out to the right. That's the problem I feel like when I start trying to work on that feeling of almost falling back on it. I feel like I start coming across it more and leaving the face open as I'm falling away from it. To me, it's tough to get the feeling of covering the ball and keeping my chest over it while doing that at the same time. Used to shoot 80-ish at the sim bar. Now I'm even par or under. Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying, it's impossible to get worse if you just keep hitting balls. It's like anything else. Well, that was Toey and Chunky and off the planet left. For self-taught, you should have a nice shot shape. I don't know about that. that's a good example of self-taught right there. Sometimes I do. I do take pride in that, though, that I've never had a lesson. So I feel like I could definitely be worse. But that'll probably get to 200. 189 unless it just stops again. All right. 200.3. I mean, you can see, though, it's only really been like this somewhat consistent draw. That one didn't draw. That was 54 RPMs of right side spin. That was relatively straight. But it's really only been last winter I really tried hard to get rid of the slice and try to commit to a draw. And then last summer I started overdoing it, so I went back to the fade. And then it's really only been since I've had the square to where I've been hitting these consistent draws again. But you go back and look at my videos, it's all been a slicey fade for the most part. Even the best in the world hit shots like that. No one's immune to bad shots. Well, yeah, I mean, what do they say? It's not about the good shots you hit. It's about how bad your bad shots are. Hosel's a great swing. And player lessons are overrated. Yeah, I flipped Black Cloud. I flipped my screen twice now. So I've used that was a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. I don't remember when I did that. I have one more brand new section to use. I don't remember which one it is now. I've just been rotating it, but it definitely helps. I switched out those wedges that I always talk about that I got on Amazon. I switched those out for my old ones because those things were tearing up the ball, and then they were scuffing the ball and leaving burn marks on the screen. So I have some burn marks in the two sections I used before, but it's definitely helped switching to the TP5s, which are holding up really, really well. The 5-piece ball, they don't get beat up as much. Rotating the 3 balls, and then doing my old wedges that aren't as sharp. They don't have the milled face on them, and the grooves aren't as sharp. That's helped a lot. And I've been hitting on this lower section now for like a month, and it still looks brand new. So hindsight, I mean, first time having an impact screen, hindsight, I would have got more premium balls and not used those wedges in the first place. But at least I know if I ever get another screen, that if I just use more premium balls and leave those wedges, only use them outside, that it would last a long, long time. That's why I highly recommend getting the perfect square type of screen, so you can just rotate it, versus if you, I mean, 4x3 is close, but obviously if you have a 4x3 projector, you can't rotate it, especially you can't do it if it's 16:9. So yeah, the projector doesn't fill the screen entirely, but for the sake of being able to get essentially 4 times the life out of the screen, I can more than put up with a little bit of gap at the top and the bottom of the picture versus buying a screen a lot more consistently. Yeah, how good your bat charts are. Yes, did I say that wrong? You know what I was saying. Don't fight with me, Black Cloud. All right, come on, 205. That was Toey. Get going. And I must say, on top of being self-taught, I think even more than that, for my size, which C-Drum always makes fun of me about how tall I am, I feel like for my size, driver, mark my words, I will get back to hitting driver really good again, but I feel like for my size, I can hit it a decent way. It's not like I'm 6'4" and lanky. That's the key to better showing bad shots. Be right back, gonna get the sun off the bus. That is the key. Limiting those bad shots in your blow-up holes. Instead of like a snowman blow-up hole, having a blow-up hole be like a bogey or a double bogey. I mean, that's what they say. Ooh, this one could get there. 193.4 raw carry. That was hit a little bit better. Get going. Wow. I mean, I almost want to call that good. That was 204.3. That was hit decent for a 20-degree 5-iron, 20-degree temperature. Yeah, that's what they say though, Toast, in terms of trying to score better. It's not about getting more birdies. It's about eliminating the snowmen, like the quads and the triples from your scorecard, and even the doubles if you can. That's how you score better. It's not about getting more birdies and eagles. Man, that was so close. 0.7 yards. You take lessons now, you do more harm than good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, I mean, at the beginning, I just wanted to kind of piece together a swing. But yeah, I'm almost worried. I would have to find the right instructor if I did. It would have to be an instructor to be able to see what I'm doing and work with what I'm doing and not try to like break down my entire swing. My dude's still streaming. Yeah, we're back to searching for distance here again. That one wasn't too bad. I've been working on kind of the same thing I was doing the other day. I guess C-Drum's kind of my instructor now. Maybe C-Drum. I know my swing is terrible, but if you're gonna give me any tips, try to just work with my horrendous swing here, and then we'll build on it instead of breaking down my entire swing. But I was trying to get to I hit my pitch and wedge 130. I got 150 on my 9. I got 160 on my 8. I got 180 on my 7. I got what was my 6 iron? What did I want there? 190. 195, 190, whatever it was. I did that, and now I'm on my 5-iron. I want to see 205. I usually play this to about 210, 215 in the summertime, and that one was 204.3. Ugh, not that one. You hit it good, don't make a mess. Let's hit a ball without arms. Waist high backswing, waist high follow through, just using your chest. With my 5-iron, or should I use something else? You're speaking in terms of compression and getting my chest through the ball better. Kind of that Tommy Fleetwood sawed off. I mean, I sculled it, but all right, we got the professional back in here. Waist high. Trying to get you to turn and hit not a lot with arms. That was better. I don't know if that was still armsy though, but that was definitely an abbreviated backswing and follow through. Felt like my arms were a little more locked out. Oh, that was off the hosel. There's a shank. There's a shank for you. Follow through is way lower like that. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not the best club to do it, but I do feel myself. We were talking about that the other day, especially with the longer irons. I've been working on trying to keep my weight a little bit more forward and my chest over the ball. I just subconsciously, with the longer irons, I want to feel like I'm hitting them further. So I feel like I subconsciously try to help them. I kind of have a higher follow through and a finish, try to help it up in the air, which is not what I should be doing. But I think that's kind of where it comes from, especially like I'm still hitting the 5. That was 175 on like a waist to waist. Need to get the chair behind me. I do have a chair right here. You feel what it's like to stay away from the ball? I have a chair right here. What's the feeling? I'm supposed to feel like I'm sitting down into this or what? Well, we went from glow in the dark to taking out the chair. This is like WWE. We got props now. Set up to the ball and put the chair to where it's touching you. Turn it around backwards. Let the back of it push on your buns. The goat hump killer. Oh, I thought this was to me so I feel like I'm sitting down. You're saying this is so I stay down. Oh man, that feels so weird. That was a lot of arms. I could feel that. Maintain contact with the chair. I mean, my butt was definitely on the chair the entire time. That just makes me now feel like, because I don't want to push this, makes me feel like now that it makes me swing even more. Just arms. Pretty shot there. I don't know about that. Can you see the chair? At least some of it? No, it's hit harder. Maybe I was going to find a way to strap this thing to my golf bag and take it with me. That one was definitely more down and through it. I just feel like on camera, if you go back and look at my videos, I don't really know what I was doing back then, but I felt like I was so hunched over. I would set up to the ball and I was like this. So I felt like someone told me back in the day, and it seemed like the pros stand up a little bit more. So I started to stand up a little bit taller. Now I'm probably too far the other way, but I feel like that one at least was back to where like my chest is so far over the ball. Sticking a lineman stick in the mud. Toey. All right, let's try a couple. A little more bend with the waist, staying down and through it a bit more. Oh, how? How? I stayed down on that one. Was that good? 49 yards of raw carry with my 5-iron. Ow. Hammered. Yeah, hammered the club into the turf. Ow. Oh, it was so heavy again. I'm gonna break this. Oh no. I might have to send this off. The Hosel. The Hosel's starting to separate a little bit. I'm gonna have to contact TaylorMade. Uh-oh. How does he do it? Normally do swing work with 7-iron. Not the Hosel, how you hit Hosel rockets. You rocketed the Hosel. I know it's dark in here, so you probably can't see it, but there is a slight separation now. You can't see it. Right? Oh, you see that gap right there a little bit from the ferrule or whatever it's called to the Hosel. That sucks. Well, Looks like looks like I might be sending this thing TaylorMade. Just the ferrule. Epoxy's done. Just push it down and glue it. You think? So you think the ferrule was slipping down towards the grip more so than the head coming off? Who knows? Maybe it was like that, and I just noticed it based on that. Now I'm going to be worried about this thing flying off when I hit it. I think it's the head because I can see the glue under the ferrule, and it's not like the ferrule. If that was the case, then I would see less of the glue if it was working its way this way. I think the head is slowly. Just decor. Good news, any place that works with clubs, fix it regardless. Hopefully that's all it is. Impact Stream will catch it. Yeah, right. I've had both things happen. I've had this happen before. I just contact TaylorMade. I've sent that happened with one of my clubs. I think it was my 5-iron with the Sim 2. And when I got these clubs, I think it was the 7-iron with these. I just contact them, even though they're outside the warranty period. I've had really, really good customer service from TaylorMade. You just call them and say, hey, the head of my 5-iron is starting to separate, and they send you a prepaid label, and you ship it to them, and they ship it back within a week. So I'll probably just call them. Yeah, it is my TaylorMade iron. That hasn't been the case, especially because this combo set that I have, the 4 iron, 4, 5, and 6 iron are 2019s, and my 770s, which are the 7-iron through the approach wedge, are 2020s. They do like off years with TaylorMade. I wouldn't want. I don't think I would want just a brand new 5-iron anyways, because it's going to be out of place. When that's happened, like I said, I cracked like a minimal crack on my old Sim 2. I sent that back to them. They sent me a brand new Stealth 2 Plus. I never got along with that, so I ended up giving that to my dad, and I ordered the Sim 2 I have now on eBay. And then, like I said, I want to say it was the 5-iron that started to happen on my Sim 2 irons, and they, like I said, they just send me a prepaid label. I ship it back to them, and they re-epoxy it for me and ship it back. And then I think it was my 7-iron. You could go back. I was still filming videos for that. There was like a week period where I didn't have the 7-iron, I think it was. So I guess I'll just call them. Well, no more 5-irons. I'm going to leave that out. Now I'll have to check. I'll have to check my other clubs. It's always something. Yeah, they do have really good customer service. I can't speak highly enough about TaylorMade, at least in my experience. Yeah, right. They know they better do good. Big time YouTubers gonna get all the sales. I don't even tell them who I am. Same thing. Like when I had an issue when I got the Square. I had an issue with the battery. The first battery I had. I didn't tell them who I was either, and they sent me out another battery really really quick. I try to not. I mean, I know Seadrum's just joking, but I don't try to play any of those cards to where, oh, do you know who I am type of thing. I just try to I just treat it like I'm the average Joe. So if they have really good service or really bad service, you guys would likely experience the same thing. All right, 4-iron. That was way off the toe. Plus, even like it'd be cool if they sent me a whole new set, but like they'd have to match up the shafts, they'd have to match up the grips. Like I would rather just yeah, it'd be cool if I got a whole new set for free. Obviously, they're not going to do that with one iron, but honestly, I'd rather just ship it back, have them re-epoxy it, and send it back to me so my set is still complete and it all matches. Who knows? Maybe that was. I mean, I hit those two really, really heavy. Maybe that's what started to cause it, and then I noticed it, or maybe that was already happening and it was already like that. Either way, I should probably call them tomorrow. It's 4 o'clock now. Probably getting ready. I'd assume they're probably shut down at 5 anyways. Anything happens to Miles by a set of Tacomas or McGregor max speeds? Shut it down, John Tapper's here. Shut the bar down! If I get it free, I'll never be able to talk bad about the clubs. Well, see, that's the difference, Black Cloud. I got that Stealth 2 Plus for free, and I hated that thing, so I gave it to my dad, and I ended up buying another Sim 2 that I have. Not terrible. 193 carry, rolling out to 204. I didn't even feel like I hit that great. I think I probably want to see about 215 out of this club on one that I feel like I hit decent. Not that one. Now I'm just worried on any of these mishits that this head's going to come flying off. Too many violations here, shutting it down. Took me a minute to get along with my Sim 2 Max, but I like it these days. Yeah, I really like that club. People speak really highly of it too. Even when the Stealth came out and the Stealth 2, like Rory went back to the Sim 2 for a while, and same thing with Brooks Koepka. I've been hitting it terrible as of late, but that's 100% me, not the club. All right, I'm getting tired too. I'm gonna hit one more with this 4-iron over 200, and then start to shut it down. You have a Sim 2, maybe Sim 4 driver I got for free. I couldn't hit it, so I gave it to my son. He doesn't use it anymore. Maybe we should sell it. I think it's the Sim 2, not sure. I'll have to look. That one should get there. 192 carry. That should roll out. 204. All right, let's hit about 10 or so choke down approach wedges at 100 yards. Call it a day. Man, fun day, but kind of unfortunate. I think I wasted $20. Hopefully those work again. Those stupid glow balls. And now my 5-iron head. I'm going to send them that 5-iron. They're going to be like, what the heck is that reflective tape on your club? That was thin. a little bit better. I'm trying to feel like instead of overdrawing these, I'm trying to weaken my right hand on the grip on these a little bit and trying to feel a little bit more connected with my arms and my chest and shoulders, I guess. Kind of helped that one up in the air a little bit, but 96.9. I don't hate that. Started at 2 degrees right on the HLA, negative 4.8 spin axis, carried 94, rolled out to 98.1. One hundred three. All right, one more right around 100. Then I guess I might as well. I think they probably shut down right around 5. Granted, I think they're, unfortunately, when I've shipped them back before, their headquarters are in Carlsbad, California. So maybe they're open until longer. Maybe it's 5 p.m. their time. I don't know. But I guess I have about 45 minutes to call TaylorMade, maybe get the ball rolling. All right, we'll end it on that. 98.1. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I got to talk to Golfy, but I think last I messaged with him, I think we're going to do a collab live stream tomorrow. Me in New England and him in Old England, I guess. Should be 12:30 p.m. East Coast time, somewhere right around there. You're the one shutting the stream down? All right, John Taffer says I got to go. So I got to edit the video, that glow in the dark video that I shot right before I went live here. I'll probably post that tomorrow, and then I'll be live, like I said, hopefully with Golfy tomorrow if you guys want to see that. I don't know if we're doing a match or if we're playing a scramble or whatever, but nonetheless, should be fun. So appreciate you guys watching. You guys seem to like the first ever simulator glow in the dark glow golf stream. We'll do that again if I can get those balls to work. So I'm gonna call TaylorMade, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you on the next one.